Hey guys, so today has actually been a pretty eventful day. Peachy gave me quite a scare and has actually went and gone and hurt her leg. So I thought I would go ahead and show you guys everything that has gone on today so that maybe you can get some insight into how you would want to handle it with your own horses. The day started out pretty normal. I had put Peachy into her paddock the night before and was just heading out to go into town when I got a call from the barn manager.
Hey Willow, I'm so sorry to bother you right now. One of the stable hands found Peachy limping in her paddock earlier. We've gone ahead and brought her into her stall, but she'll still probably need to have the vet look at her. I just thought I'd let you know.
Oh my god, thank you so much for telling me. I'll come right over. After I got the phone call, I immediately ran to go get in my car and head to the barn. I was really worried about Peachy and hoped that she was okay and that she wasn't too badly hurt. When I finally made it to the barn, I ran inside as fast as I could. When I got into the barn, I saw her in one of the front stalls. She was very obviously in pain, but she seemed otherwise okay. I could tell that one of her front legs was pretty swollen and guessed that it was probably the issue. I went and gave her some pets and love and tried to make her feel a bit more comfortable. After looking her over, it's pretty obvious though that her front leg was badly swollen and that was why she was lame. After checking her over, I decided that I should probably go ice her leg down to help with the swelling. She was limping pretty bad after having been standing in her stall for a bit, but I knew that the cold water would help her leg. I made sure to give her plenty of pats and maybe a treat or two to reward her for being such a good girl. After I got done rinsing her leg, I decided to wrap it up to keep her from moving it too much, as well as to try and give it some support. I then led her back to her stall and went to go call the vet, after a few more pets, of course. Hello, this is Jorvik Veterinary Services. How may I help you? Hi, this is Willow. I'm a boarder at Silverglade, and my mare is complained. Her front leg is very swollen, and she's in a lot of pain. Can I please have someone come down and look at her? Of course! We'll send a vet right over to come and check on her. Okay, thank you so much. When the vet arrived, she said hi and asked me about what had happened. I told her that Peachy had gotten like this overnight in her paddock and that her front leg was very swollen and painful. I told her that I had iced her leg and wrapped it recently, but it still wasn't looking much better. She told me to lead Peachy out into the aisle while she got all of her stuff ready. She then looked over Peachy and did lots of lameness checks on her. What she found was that her front leg was hot and swollen even after having been iced recently, and Peachy was not that keen on her touching it. She asked what kind of riding we had been doing, and I told her that we had just started eventing training. She did other testing on her leg as well. She told me that it was okay for me to go ahead and put her back in her stall. That she was pretty sure Peachy had a ligament injury, which was pretty hard to hear, as those are very serious and take a very, very long time. She told me she was going to go ahead and fill out a vet report with all the information I would need to take care of Peachy. When the vet handed me her reports, it basically showed that she was pretty much fine. It was just that the heat of her legs was very high, as was the pulse that you could feel. Her heart rate was a little elevated due to the pain, but everything else was very normal. She was officially diagnosed with a suspensory ligament injury. She was told to stay off of work for 5 months in stall rest completely for 3 months. So no walking, no nothing, but just 3 months of being in her stall. I said thank you to the vet and said goodbye to her. I was still a little in shock. I couldn't actually believe that Peachy had gone and hurt herself so badly. It was really saddening for me because we just moved to this awesome, great new stable. I was really hoping I'd be able to take Peachy's on some more adventures this year, but this is a pretty big setback for us. Okay, so it is now the next day, and I've come to check on Peachy in the morning before I go off and work. I came in, gave her some loving, checked on her food, her water, it all looked good, which I knew it would. And then I took her out and I iced her leg down one more time. Then I rewrapped her leg and I took her back to her stall, and that's about as much exercise as she can get at all for 3 months, which is gonna be fun. She's gonna hate me. After giving her some loving and taking care of her, I had to go out and take some pictures for some clients at the property. It was really, really weird to know that Peachy was sick, which was super stressing me out, and to just have to go out and work and pretend like nothing was wrong. But yeah, I mean, we're just living it day by day right now. It's gonna be hard, but we'll get through it.